Welcome back to another episode of Crime on Time.
And we hope everybody is doing well. Hopefully everyone is well rested.
You guys better have your snacks ready for this one.
Today we'll be talking about the one and only
Albert Fish.
A little background on Albert. His full name is Hamilton Howard Fish. He was born in Washington, D.C. on May 9th, 1870.
Fish was the youngest of three siblings, Walter, Annie, and Edwin. Albert's father was 43 years older than Albert's mother.
No way, you're joking.
Nope, not at all. It's actually true. The 1800s was a crazy time period.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. Anyways, his parents were named Randolph Fish and Helen Frances Howell.
Did you guys know that he wished to be named after one of his dead siblings, Albert?
That explains the name.
He came from a family that had a lot of mental illness. He also spent most of his childhood in an orphanage.
Wow, that honestly has to suck. That could play part in his acts, like mental illness.
Yeah, mental health is seriously important, but they didn't pay attention much to mental health back then.
Most of his siblings suffered from a few mental illnesses, such as schizophrenia, and his sister was diagnosed with mental affliction. His mother also suffered from hallucinations.
Wow, that's honestly sad.
Yeah, even more worse, his father died of a heart attack, leading to his mother putting him in an orphanage.
Damn, that has to suck.
Well, of course it does.
Enough about his early life. Let's get into the crime.
Yeah.
Albert attackings began from July 1924 to June 1928. He had multiple names given to him, such as Gray Man, Brooklyn Vampire, and the one and only Boogeyman.
He was suspected of 10 murders throughout his lifetime, but only confessed to 3.
He picked out a house where he planned to attack his victims. It was an abandoned house.
To be honest, I'm not surprised.
Fun fact, Fish was a cannibal. He ate most of his victims after he attacked them.
We really don't want to get into details with this serial killer because he's probably one of the most gruesome murders that we have talked about so far.
Yeah, so a brief explanation of what he would do to his victims are, this is kind of hard to make this sound less explicit, but dismember their bodies and proceed to cook and eat them.
That's the softest you can go?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, guys, let's get into his victims. He will go after younger children, and his known victims are Francis McDonald, Billy Gaffney, and Grace Budd.
May God bless their souls.
Yeah. He will also send letters to his victims' parents, and like what was said earlier, we won't be getting into these gruesome letters.
Eventually, Albert was caught December 13, 1934. He was convicted and executed by the electric chair on January 16, 1936 at the age of 65.
Wow, that is kind of old. Took them that long?
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyways, guys, like we said, once again, this is only a brief explanation of his murders, but we have a question for you. Do you guys think you would have been able to bust this crime as the FBI back then?
Tell us what you think.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be back with more crime next time.